It's afternoon here. It might not be afternoon when you're watching this, but it is afternoon, somewhere in the middle of December. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for stopping by. Today's video is going to be about my very essential beauty items. Now, I am not a beauty blogger by any means. If you have noticed, I never have done any kind of like get ready with me because honestly, like, I don't think anybody would follow what I do. I am very quick, I don't know. I'm very basic about my makeup, and although I do have a red lip on today, just for you. It is pretty warm here in California right now, so as you can see, I have a tank top on. But yeah, so I was going to give you, I picked out my top, well, I try to do only my top 5 things, beauty things, but it was really hard because to go with the very basics, it's a little more than 5. So I have 8 things to show you, my top 8 beauty products that are must-haves. I could live without everything else that I use, but sometimes, you know, you just want a little more zhuzh on your eyes or some red lips or whatever. So this is my top 8 things that I bring with me every time when I travel, and I use every day almost. Although, you know, I've noticed lately, side note, when I'm off work, I rarely wear makeup. I wear makeup for work, and then like when I get home on my days off, I just can't be bothered unless I'm going out or something. So interesting, I don't know, but side note, like I said. Okay, so here's my top 8 things that I always have beauty product wise. All right, my number 1, and I'm a little obsessed right now with the Joa brand. It's a Korean company. It's by K-Beauty. So I don't know, it's affordable and it works really well. It is definitely a drugstore brand. I just cannot stomach spending the money on the really expensive products. So this is the Joa Dark Circle Concealer. It works really well. I think I might have needed to go with a little bit darker, but I got this one, which is, it's just called Neutralizer, but there is one I think that's a little bit darker. So I think maybe next time when this runs out, I'll get the darker one and try that out. But Dark Circle Concealer. Love this under the eyes. I also use it around my nose because I get really red, like right around the bottom of my nose. So that is my number 1. Number 2, I've also been using the Joa Truly Yours Beauty Balm. I really like it. I don't wear a moisturizer because my skin just overproduces oil no matter what, with moisturizer or without, so I just get super greasy. Thankfully, I am not someone prone to acne, so I don't get pimples, but so I've been using this. This is the light to medium. I like it. It's not my favorite one I've ever used, but I am cheap, so I'm going to use it up. I do prefer to have a little bit of sunscreen, just because I've always used something with sunscreen, and I think that's helped my skin a lot. So I'll probably, I don't know, I'll probably branch out and try something different that has sunscreen, which I've used a few different ones before, but I do like it. It has pretty good coverage for just a beauty balm. All right, next up is I got this brow kit by Koki. I don't remember where I got this. I think I got it at a beauty supply, but I liked it because it had the wax, and then I used the little brush to put the wax on and that. But I ran out of the wax is really almost gone, and I just got kind of bored of all the steps. So now I just use the eyebrow powder, and I have found that this kind in the, what do they call this, little palette tray thing, is best for me. I've tried the brush powder, I've tried the stick. This for me with the little angle brush seems to be the best. I feel like I can control it the best, and I don't look like I have weird eyebrows. Anyway, alright, next up is a eyeliner. I am not super picky about eyeliners. I do like the creamy ones. I don't like the kind you have to sharpen. And I suck at liquid eyeliner. It always looks really terrible, and it's just a little too much. Like, I like a very pretty natural look. I don't like big dark, unless I'm doing like an evening fun party, you know, like special occasion type of thing. So this is, and I always use brown. So brown, and then mascara. Right now I've been using this Almay Thickening Mascara, which is nice. It's pretty good. It doesn't seem to get dry and flake off, which some others I've used in the past have. And it was a little too wet at first, and I am super blind, so you know, I have to do my makeup with my glasses off, so I would just get it like everywhere. So now that it's a little bit, you know, oxidized, it's a little thicker, so I probably need to throw it away and get a new one, but I'm going to use it a little longer because, like I said, I'm cheap. So this is the Almay. I've used many brands, never found one that I'm like, oh, this is the best ever. Okay, so next up, back to our JOA products. This is the second time I bought this, and usually if I buy a product twice, that means I really love it. And so this is the Selfie Ready Setting Powder in Banana. Really love this. Works great. Doesn't feel heavy. Doesn't look heavy. I hate that powder cakey look. So I really like this. Just repurchased this. Love it. Must have always a chapstick. As soon as I get out of the shower, chop. Especially flying, I get so dry. But obviously I usually wear lipstick when I'm flying, but if I'm not flying, it's all about the chapstick. And I got this 3-pack of Carmex for like $2.99 or something. It's pretty cheap. And I really like it. I don't feel like it. Sometimes chapsticks dry you out more. So you keep having to use them, but I like this Carmex one. It's really nice. Okay, so those are my main beauty products. The last one, obviously, this is kind of extensive, and I don't always use all of these. I usually use, you know, different ones, and some of them are kind of similar, so I just like grab whichever one I touch first. But this is my brush set, which I need to clean my case. I realize that, so don't judge me. But this is my brush set. My daughter bought me this little container with the brushes, and yeah, so these are all the brushes I use. I probably don't use some of them for the right things because, you know, I don't know. I just pick the one that seems appropriate at the time. And my favorite brush is this MAC brush I got like probably a gajillion years ago. I don't remember, but for putting on foundation, I like that a lot. My other favorite, obviously I use this one, angled brush for my eyebrows. And then I'm trying to pick my top 3 that I would probably always need. I use this one for highlighting and blush. A little blush never hurt anyone, as they say in the airline training video. So anyway, that is my top. Let's see, what did I end up with? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So those are 8 products that I would say I always use, no matter what. If I want to do just a really basic look, I will use that. Now, obviously I have blushes, I have highlighters, I have eyeshadows. I use all those things usually only when I'm working. This kind of stuff I would do like if I'm just going out for a lunch on the, you know, during the day when I'm off, whatever. So those are my products. Let me know if you have any suggestions, especially for awesome mascaras, which is really my main thing, that I'm always looking for a good mascara. And I think I've asked about this before on Facebook, but like I said, I'm cheap, but I'm not super cheap. Like I would spend $8 to $10 on a mascara. I'm not gonna spend $30. So don't y'all be coming at me with $30 mascaras, because that ain't gonna happen. But anyway, so that's all for today. Thank you for watching, and thank you for coming back to my channel. If you are a new viewer, I would love for you to subscribe. You might need to click that little bell, because that will let you know if I'm posting a new video, give you a little notification. Otherwise, thanks again, and I'll see you next time.